normally expect to see Owen Wilson in an action movie.
But Owen takes on action and lots of it in his new film. He plays a father trapped with his family during a violent political uprising in No Escape.
Hi, I'm Owen Wilson, and you're watching Made in Hollywood, and here's a scene from our movie No Escape.
10 years ago, I could not have pictured myself dragging my family to the other side of the world to start over.
What if we don't like it here?
I think we will.
Welcome to Asia.
Owen, what was it like for you doing this role? Because I always think of you, but not anymore, as like a comedic actor, but this, you're phenomenal.
Well, I know when I read the script that it felt like kind of, that feeling of like, this is like an intense story, because it felt believable that you have a family where they're kind of put into such a foreign environment, and all of a sudden all this political unrest breaks out all around them, and they're literally just trying to survive.
When we cast Owen, people kept saying, like, are you gonna give him a crew cut or something? And we're like, no, we want the Marley and me Owen Wilson in this scenario. We want someone who doesn't feel like, you're like, I don't know if he gets out.
I felt like that choice immediately made it an interesting idea, and if I'm an audience, I really want to see that movie.
What did you see outside?
Get your hands off me!
There's like a war going on out there. We're gonna die here. Listen to me!
That felt like the kind of thing that you see sort of on the news or read about in the paper.
Where's Lucy? Stay here, lock the door. Lock the door! Lucy! Lucy! Get out of the pool! Come here!
What is it like working with children, and not only emotionally working with children, but physically? I mean, you guys are carrying these kids.
Well,
I threw my back out the second day of shooting because, you get swept up in the moment and you're running upstairs and the adrenaline.
Get to the roof! Go, go, go!
We read probably 300 girls to find the two kids, and they're so great.
The physicality of it really is laced into the emotional experience.
yeah, when you are in these intense situations, even though we're all acting, you see these kind of little kind of innocent faces, something primal kicks in where you want to protect them.
You're alive, Jack.
Hey!
Just get your family the hell out of here.
This movie, it stuck with me, and I replayed scenes over and over and over again.
A scene of what would you do, and kind
yes,
of, yeah.
Completely. Is there any scene that like stuck with you that you went, oh gosh, that just
the rooftop?
You?
I mean, because
yeah.
that was something that, as a kid, we would ride our bikes up to this kind of strip mall, and there was this one building that you could kind of jump to the other. So I've always felt like I'm pretty good at that.
3, 2, 1, action!
And the idea that would be in a situation where you've got to get from one roof to another and get your family over there. If I had to pick one scene that I felt like, wow, I'd want to see the movie, it was
took
that.
my breath away,
yeah.
that scene. Absolutely.
There's a boat scene. I was sick. I was I was very sick.
The border scene, yeah.
The border
crossing,
scene.
yeah. Jack got very ill that night.
Yeah. Drew carried me across the finish line on that one.
Maybe at the end of this, that pulls up and brings them up onto that boat. Could we do that at the tail end of this?
I would say the most traumatic night we had on this set was we had a fire. We had a building burn down, and it was a little scary.
Towards the end, I really remember just when we were running through these rainy, muddy sort of environments and on the ground, and just the sort of exhaustion and sort of thinking about Claire and Sterling. Just, I understand they're actresses, but they're also just little girls, and it is difficult, because it was even difficult for us.
We gotta get ourselves to the American embassy. We can do that.